I'm embarrassed. I can't be the girlfriend of some lowlife.
What are you saying?
Oh, wow, what a surprise. It really is you. I had my relatives come to the first day ceremony, so I had no idea.
What was my first failure? Was it doing a flip on the bars? Jumping over a box in PE? Doing a trick with a jump rope? There are plenty of things that I never succeeded in and gave up on. That was my life. No matter what I did, there was always someone who did it better. I never felt bad about it. This is the life of someone who isn't going to save the princess and become the hero in the dramatic turn of events. This is the life of an insignificant man they'd find anywhere.
What? You didn't get any? 0 job offers?
There's no way it's 0. You had to have gotten at least 1. I'll get a job in a big company? I guess that was a pipe dream for me. My parents weren't rich, but they let me go to college. I wanted to repay them. I tried to get a job at a big company to do that, but that dream was crushed. My name is Kosuke Sakamoto. Just now, I shocked my girlfriend and best friend with the news.
What are you gonna do? Most companies are done hiring, right?
I met my girlfriend in college. We've been dating for 3 years now. She looked concerned. Yeah, my dad introduced me to a factory near my house. They're going to hire me as a worker there. When one door closes, another one opens, I guess. No, what? A factory worker? My friend from high school, Koji, couldn't hide his concern either. Why did you even go to college? What do you mean, why? I wanted to study for my future. You're right. I've tutored you a bunch since high school because you told me you wanted to go to college. Koji, how to read this Japanese word? It's go, man. It means arrogance. It means you look down on others and forget to show gratitude. Looking back, I think that's what brought us closer together. We were always together. I saw you were hardworking. I believed that you could get a job somewhere good. But a factory worker? I helped you out so much and you're not sorry or embarrassed? You're going to be as useless as my dad. I can't take it. They despise their father for working in a factory. They've told me how they suffered growing up. You're right that I talked big about working for a big company. But you shouldn't talk badly about factory workers. They could laugh at me for being pitiful, but it was wrong to talk bad about factory work. I know you helped me out a lot. I'm grateful. But I can do well as a factory worker.
Stop it! I'm embarrassed. I can't be the girlfriend of some lowlife.
What are you saying? You went to college. I'm sure parents think that too. What a shame. I was wrong about you. We're not friends anymore. My best friend and my girlfriend betrayed me. That's how my long college days came to an end. People say results are everything. But if that's true, does that mean I lived my life so far incorrectly? I don't want to think like that. If this is a dream, please let me wake up. As I thought this, I felt a comforting weight on me.
Dad, wake up! Wake up! You're awake. Morning, Dad.
Yukino, good morning. When I opened my eyes, I was greeted with a smile as bright as the sun. It was Yukino, my only daughter at 33. She was 6 years old and just started elementary school this past spring. She was laughing cheerfully on top of me. Huh? Yukino, what about school? Oh wait, it's the weekend.
Yeah. You don't know what day it is again?
My daughter puffed up her cheeks. She was so cute. I had to hug her. You're right. Forgive your dad for being dumb.
Dad! I can't Ugh, I thought I heard voices. Yukino! Dad is tired from working late. You can't wake him up.
My wife, Haruno, came running in. She also lit up my life like the sun. It's okay. I was just having a terrible dream that I wanted to wake up from. Yukino was just helping Dad out.
Yeah.
Haruno saw us smiling at each other and smiled.
Hey, let Mom in too.
Whoa!
Haruno came over and the three of us fell onto the blankets. We all laughed. I'm happy. In these mundane moments, I felt the effects of the way I was raised by my parents, who weren't exactly rich. It's been 10 years since I started working at the factory. I felt happiness in my ordinary life. Go work today. I was switching off between day and night shifts. Today was a day shift. I finished at 5:30 p.m. and got ready to go home. Good work, Mr. Sakamoto. This was Horikawa. He started working straight out of high school. It's been 5 years since he came here. I heard he was in a band for a little bit after graduating high school. He started working at this factory when he wanted to marry his girlfriend. Now, he was a hardworking newlywed. We're both covered in dirt again. Take care on your way home. Whoa, you're right. I'm going to my daughter's after-school club to pick her up. Oh, well. My brother-in-law said he was in the same boat. My wife and I both worked, so we've been sending our daughter to the after-school club at her school. We had to pick her up at 6 p.m., so I always rushed to pick her up without stopping by our house. There was that unexpected cleaning job, so my uniform is dirtier than usual. I should have packed a change of clothes. But I can't be late. I won't go inside, so it should be fine. On my day shift days, I will pick her up. Haruno did everything when I have night shifts. This was how we split the responsibility as a dual-income couple. Hello, I'm here to pick up Yukino Sakamoto.
Hello. Yukino finished her homework and had fun today.
The after-school volunteers were mostly former teachers and former nursery school teachers, so we felt safe keeping her here.
Dad, hello.
Yukino, hi. Sorry I'm late.
It's okay. You worked hard today, too.
Oh, you're so good, Yukino. I think your dad's not tired at all anymore.
I felt kind of embarrassed, but it was true.
Teacher, bye-bye.
Hey, Yuta, don't throw the blocks like that.
It must be hard for the volunteers. It was a great responsibility to have these children's lives in their hands. It made sense that you needed to be qualified to do it.
Yuta throws toys and he gets in trouble. We were in different classes in kindergarten, but we're in the same class now.
I see. Be nice to him.
Of course.
Yukino just started first grade. Her first friends, her first classes, everything was a first for her. I'm sure it wore her out too. But she always smiled. She was working so hard with her tiny body. I'm exhausted. But I better take a bath quietly so I don't wake them up. And I'll stay up until Yukino leaves in the morning. One day at 4 a.m., I was returning home from a night shift.
Welcome back.
Haruno, what's wrong?
If there's dirt, I want to be buried. I was waiting for you.
You mean if there's a hole you want to crawl into it? It was still dark outside. My wife was buried in the flower bed outside of our house. This strange behavior has shocked me since before we were married. Huh? Yukino's acting weird?
Yeah. Recently, after you leave for work at 7 p.m., she gets really tired. I think something happened at school, but she won't tell me.
I see. After I go to work, maybe it has something to do with me. She just became a first grader. It must be difficult to sort out her thoughts. It probably wasn't easy for her to say exactly what she wanted to say either. It's okay. I'll just let her know that I'm always on her side. Even if it's hard, I'll keep an eye out until she can tell us.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, honey.
Haruna was always bright like the sun. I wanted to support her in times like this. A few days passed. I still haven't been able to ask why Yukino was feeling down. Luckily, I had day shift this week. I could spend time with Yukino in the evening. I can't just be in my head. I had to ask her. Hello, I'm here for Yukino Sakamoto.
Oh, he's here. It's Yukino's dad.
Huh? You're... Hello? It was Yuta, right? A little boy with blocks in his hand saw me and came out.
Hey, Yuta, stop it.
Yukino was trying to stop him. Were they fighting?
Whoa, Yukino's dad is dirty.
Huh? I froze. I saw Yukino's strained expression and knew she was hurt.
Hey, Yuta, don't say that.
Because when her mom comes, she's normal. But Yukino's dad is always dirty. He's always in dirty clothes. He's weird.
Yukino had tears in her eyes. She glared at Yuta and tried to find the words to say to him. Oh, I came straight from work. It's not cool, huh? I'm sorry, Yuta.
Don't say sorry, Dad.
Yukino. Oh, I get it. Yukino was down because of this. I bet Yukino heard from a bunch of her classmates. The volunteer lady bowed her head and apologized many times. All I could do was smile to hide my shock.
So that happened.
The next day, at the end of the day, Horikawa saw me changing into my regular clothes. Yeah, I'm sorry to my daughter. In kindergarten, I'd pick her up in my work clothes, so I didn't think about it.
My brother-in-law works at the factory, so it's the same. He said a lot of people pick up their kids in their work clothes.
That's what I thought too. I guess it's hard to do that at this age. So I'm going to change at work before I go today.
Also, your daughter doesn't get hurt. Man, you're so cool, Mr. Sakamoto.
I'm sure you're going to be an even better dad, Horikawa. His wife was 6 months pregnant. He was starting to feel more and more like a dad. I'm not a father you could be proud of. The truth was that my daughter was hurt because of me. It hurt more than the old scars from my past. I'm done changing, so I'm off. I have to go pick her up. Was I naive to think that changing my clothes would solve things?
You're so dumb.
Yukino, why are you angry? I won't know unless you tell me. Yukino saw that I had changed and screamed with tears in her eyes. Yuta didn't say anything today, right? Isn't that good?
It's not. It's not good at all. I hate you.
I'm sorry, Haruno. I made Yukino even angrier. That night, after Yukino went to bed, I hung my head in front of Haruno.
Yeah, I heard when we took a bath earlier, she was pouting that you didn't get it.
Did I do something wrong? I just didn't want Yukino to be embarrassed anymore. As the head of the house, I couldn't protect my family like this. I resented how powerless I was.
Kosuke?
How long has it been since Haruno called me by my name? After we got married, she started calling me honey. After our daughter was born, she'd call me dad. I raised my head.
Do you think your job is embarrassing, Kosuke?
Huh?
I just thought. I don't know, but do you?
I couldn't answer immediately. I didn't know how I felt. Haruno saw that and laughed a little in exasperation. She handed me a piece of paper.
I'm sorry. That was a mean question. Do you want to go to the classroom observations with me next Monday?
Next Monday, normally, I'd be sleeping throughout the day for my night shift. But there was something more important than sleeping right now. Yeah, if Yukino says it's okay, I'll go.
Ugh, of course she wants you to go. Why are you so dejected? Dad?
Whoa! Wait, Haruno! Haruno hugged me and touched on my hair. Her warmth made my eyes hot.
It's okay. She's doing her best. We just have to watch over her. Sometimes I want to say something, but we can't just do that.
Parents have to grow with their children. For the first time in a while, Haruno and I drank and talked through the night. Every 2 months, Yukino's school held classroom observations. In April, Haruno went. This June, I went with her. I haven't been to the school since our first day ceremony. Wait, are you Katsuki?
Oh, wow, what a surprise. It really is you. I had my relatives come to the first day ceremony, so I had no idea.
You guys are... 5 minutes before class, I went into the classroom and 2 fancily clad people called my name. They were my former friend and former girlfriend. The 2 that cut me off after I became a factory worker.
Whoa, so that's what that was? The factory working parent was you? I heard from my son that his classmate has a dirty factory worker dad. A father that's being made fun of by kids. What a loser. I feel bad for your kid. Ugh, I'm glad. I was right to break up with you then.
I'm sorry, but my wife and kid are here. Don't talk like that. At the very least, it's not a conversation for here. The other parents could hear, and they were looking over.
Can you not make fun of my husband, please? It's none of your business, is it?
I'm sorry if you feel bad. You're a victim that got confused and married him.
Did you know? Today, the children are going to present about people they look up to.
I don't think you'll come up, but I'm looking forward to it. The 2 of them sneered. I couldn't believe they'd gotten married. On top of that, there were Yuta's parents. I didn't even hear from my college friends that they gotten married. The classroom bell rang right on time and forced our conversation to end.
Everyone's families are here to see this class. Let's raise our hands and show them how hard we worked on our presentations.
When class started, I looked at Yukino sitting properly and paying attention. The kids seemed a little nervous. But as class went on, their tiny hands would rise up to indicate that they were next.
Okay, Yukino, let's do our best.
Okay.
So that's Kosuke's daughter. I can't wait to see what she says.
That man is going to be so disappointed and sad.
I heard them whispering and giggling, but I didn't care. Yukino stood up. I felt her growth in that moment and watched her.
The person I look up to is my dad.
What?
My dad works at a factory. He always comes home with dirt on him. I don't know what he does, but my grandpa and grandma. Oh, and my mom told me it's a very important job.
She messed up some words and got stuck, but she tried her best. Her classmates quietly watched her, but Yuta had his head down. Yukino, welcome. Is your dad working?
No, he worked at night, so he's sleeping now. I think his work is hard.
One random Saturday, Haruno had work, so my dad and mom watched Yukino. Yukino knows her dad well. Your grandpa did the same work.
Really?
Factory workers move their bodies a lot. It's important work.
Important work? But he gets dirty and tired. You still have to do it?
Yeah, but your dad's work helps others. There's things people use every day. Someone worked hard to make them.
Okay, so it's very important work.
Yukino is so smart. Okay, let's play a lot today.
He plays with me even though he's tired, and he's really nice. Oh, and,
My vision got blurry. I knew people were watching, but I forgot to hold back my tears. I held my breath so I wouldn't miss any of her words.
my dad works really hard and gets dirty for his family. I think he's really cool.
Finished! Yukino finished off strong. Her classmates clapped. Oh, so that's why Yukino was so angry when he saw that I'd changed my clothes. She wasn't hurt because she was embarrassed of her dad. She was hurt because her cool dad was being made fun of.
Did he force your kid to say that? How awful.
Ai's words cut through the happy mood. Yuta turned around with his eyes wide. Ai, don't! Yuta's teacher's looking. I looked dissatisfied that Koji had stopped her. The teacher gave them a warning and continued with a concerned look.
Okay, Yuta, you're next. Can you go?
The person I look up to is my grandma.
Huh?
Yuta had not chosen his mom or his dad. He had chosen his grandma.
What the hell is this dumb lesson?
The two of them shook with anger. Even though Yuta was presenting, they left the classroom.
Yuta.
Yukino looked at Yuta with worry. Yukino, you little...
Whoa, Dad, I can't breathe.
The three of us left the school. My feelings spilled out, and I hugged Yukino. This day, Haruno took the day off, so we are all going home together. Thank you, Yukino. I'm so happy.
Yeah, I'm happy you and Mom came.
Haruno, you invited me because you know, right? Thank you.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Right? Haruno and Yukino looked at each other and laughed. I think Haruno got information about today's observations through her other mom friends. I was going to protect my family no matter how hard it go. I vowed this to myself. Yuta, what was that presentation? Koji and I were yelling at Yuta's in front of the after-school building. Yuta looked down. He looked like he might cry. I told you, didn't I? You have to say you look up to Dad. Say that I'm a successful manager at a big company. We practiced so much yesterday. Why did you say something else?
I'm sorry. I messed up.
You messed up? Making a mistake like that? Are you an idiot? Koji raised his hand. I felt like Yuta was in danger. I ran out. Koji, stop it! Bam! I felt the impact of my own body and knew the fist had landed on me instead of Yuta. We were standing on gravel, so I couldn't stay up. I held Yuta and fell to the ground. Are you okay, Yuta?
Yukino's dad? Why?
I'm sorry. I work out, but I couldn't stay up. This old man needs to work harder. The rain from last night had created a mud puddle. I sat in it and held Yuta. I smiled at him to make him feel better. What are you doing? What are you thinking? Hitting your own son, Koji? This man used to be my best friend. Now, we're glaring at each other like mortal enemies. What are you getting all worked up about? You're getting all dirty for a little kid? You're an idiot. Thank you for your concern, but I'm used to getting dirty. I don't care about that, Koji. Do you care about how Yuta feels? I'm just teaching him not to be a factory worker like you, so he can be successful and smart. We have to worry about his grades too. I think his marks went down a little today, but we can get back from this. I'm saying what people think of you is the most important thing. Try being a factory worker. You walk around in dirty uniforms and are just an embarrassment. Wouldn't you feel bad for Yuta? That's why I'm teaching him. I'm a good dad, right?
I could tell that Yuta was nervous in my arms. I assumed that Koji was always hard on Yuta.
Yuta, are you okay?
The volunteer lady from the after-school club ran over with a pale face. The gravel was making it hard, but she was running over. Grandma! My eyes widened.
Huh? Grandma? Are you Yuta's grandma?
Actually, I'm Yuta's biological father's mother.
Biological father? She said that Yuta's biological father passed away in an accident 2 years ago. After that, I reconnected with Koji and remarried a year ago. Koji was Yuta's stepfather.
Mr. Sakamoto, I'm really sorry. Yuta has a kind heart. My son was also a factory worker. I think he saw himself and his dad in your family.
Why are you here? I didn't know you were working here.
I started this year. Also, a different husband would always come pick him up right before the end of the day, so I never saw you. I was surprised to learn that you have an aversion to men who work in factories. Why you married my son, I think I know the answer now.
I think she felt that it would be cruel to say it in front of Yuta. She glared knowingly at I and looked over at Yuta warmly.
Yuta, Grammy will always be by your side. So come to me whenever it gets hard. Your dad went up into the sky, but Grammy will always be your grandma.
Grammy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, mister. I was jealous. When I saw Yukino's dad, I remembered Daddy.
Yuta, it's okay. You're so good for apologizing.
Yuta apologized over and over. I patted his head.
Koji, if you're trying to turn Yuta into something, stop it.
Children are pure and malleable. They change depending on their environment and the adults around them. You're selfish if you think they have to be successful. Pushing that onto Yuta, that's just your ego. That's go man.
To think you'd be using that word against me.
In high school, Koji had taught me the Japanese word go man. I'll never forget what it means. Later down the line, I and Koji.
Hey! I never knew that your ex-husband was a factory worker. You say he was an investor.
I meant he was an investment. What's wrong with that? He had value even though he was a factory worker.
I's ex was a factory worker, but his dad was an investor. That's why she married him.
You're an evil woman. You probably reached out to me because I'm successful and make a lot of money.
Of course I did. You worked hard to be like that, so isn't that what you wanted?
Stop it, you two. Why don't you think about Yuta?
Yuta's grandfather, the investor, heard about this and was furious. His grandfather was connected Koji's boss, so the issue spread in unexpected ways.
Why? Why does my reputation have to suffer because of some factory worker?
Koji's reputation suffered, his successful image was destroyed. I heard his bonuses were decreased too. Rumors about I were spread to her mom friends and workplace too. She had to switch jobs.
Dad, let's go together.
Oh, okay. I'm leaving. Time passed. 10 years later, I was 43. Yukino was in the first year of high school.
Have a good day, you two. Haru, let's play when I'm back. See you.
My wife held the hand of our son, Haruyuki. This was our family now.
Your high school daughter still works with you. You're a lucky guy.
Horikawa saw my daughter and I going out separate ways in front of my workplace. I smiled sheepishly. We're so close. It's hard to believe she's going through puberty. I've been preparing for my daughter to hate her father for a little bit, but that day wasn't here yet. If I could have it my way, I wanted to be like this forever. I felt shy about it, but that's how I felt.
Mr. Sakamoto!
Oh, Yuta! Welcome back. Yuta stood there with a refreshing smile. He grew into a handsome boy. 10 years ago, Ida and Koji had divorced. We had reported the abuse to the authorities, and that was the nail in the coffin. As the mother, I got custody, but his grandparents on Koji's side looked over him. Yuta was never lonely. His grandparents raised him with lots of love and kindness.
Yukino, stop hiding and come out. Are you embarrassed?
Because I feel self-conscious being seen together.
Huh? Wait. Huh? Yukino? Are you and Yuta?
What? I hate you!
Oof.
Mr. Sakamoto!
There are plenty of things that I never succeeded in and gave up on. That was my life. No matter what I did, there was always someone who did it better. I never felt bad about it. This is the life of someone who isn't going to save the princess and become the hero in a dramatic turn of events. This is the life of an insignificant man that you'd find anywhere. But... wait, hold up. My life isn't so bad. My life was ordinary. But it was a unique one that couldn't be replicated.
This was such a heartwarming video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.